Hello, everybody. It is Coach Jess. Welcome to our 2-week mini challenge, the Holiday Reset Sprint. The reason I created this is because so many people struggle to get back on track after Thanksgiving. And so they really just kick the can down the road the whole month of December. And then the holidays happen, and then they start the new year strong, or that's the intention. The thing about wanting to start the new year strong is that if you've been digging yourself into a hole during the whole month of December, it's much harder to get out of it and actually have a strong start in January. This is why so many people quit in January, because it is way harder to build momentum, see results based on their actions in December. So we are spending 2 weeks together, full on, fully focused, zero compromises, you, me, focusing on 5 things. Those 5 things are going to be hitting our custom calorie goal that you're going to get from me in your first format, hitting your custom protein goal. We'll also be doing that in the first format. This means tracking your nutrition, exercising regularly. There's lots of workout programs you can follow in the first format if you're already a member of a gym, but I want you to feel motivated. I want you to feel excited. I want you to be following a plan. All right. Then we have our steps. Ideally, we're hitting 10K. If 10K is impossible for you, 7K is going to be our minimum. If 10K is easy for you, I want you to boost it to 12 or maybe even 15. For a little clue on that, a 10-minute walk is about 1,000 steps. So that can help you navigate that, but we get steps lots of different ways. And then our water, 100 ounces of water if you are under 200 pounds, 120 if you are over 200 pounds. That's our 5: calories, protein, workout, steps, and water. And it's kind of a long list. And we could do any of these things on any given day. We might be able to do all 5 on any given day, but can we do them 14 for 14? And only focus on these 14 days. Not worry about, I don't think I could do this long term. I promise you can. Not worry about that one Christmas party or whatever I earn in 14 days. Well, what Christmas just going to ruin it. We're not thinking about any of that. We will get to that on day 14. But you're already self-sabotaging yourself with those thoughts. We're already delaying what we're capable of because of things that we may be a completely different person for when they arrive. And so I want you to prove to yourself that you are capable of these actions. And I'm here to empower you to know that these actions are going to lead to incredible results and educate you so that you feel confident that, like, yes, what I'm doing is going to work. Because again, it takes time to build momentum. And we don't know that in January, and we think it's just going to happen right away, especially if you've slowed yourself down a lot in December. So here's what you can expect from me as your coach. You are going to get daily announcements from me in the first format, Monday through Friday. This is going to be motivation, education, reminders. So make sure to listen to those each morning. You'll get emails from me all throughout this. We're hoping for daily, but you'll definitely get that accountability and that check-in from me too. You will submit an assessment to me every weekend. So Friday through Sunday, you'll send me a survey with a new weigh-in, new photos. So you'll do that 2 times during the challenge, and then you'll get feedback response from me that following Monday. So if you get in the app today, send one in, see what it's like to get that feedback from me tomorrow on what you've done so far, just diving in on those goals together. And then I will have some open office hour time for y'all to drop in, ask questions from me. So you can just jump into that Zoom meeting, and it'll be a group setting, but you can just jump in. I'll be there and ask away. Okay. What I am going, also, I'm going to be doing this with you. I am doing this by your side. So you're going to see me on my social media and in the announcements. I'm going to be walking with you. I'm going to be working out with you. I'm going to be tracking calories and focusing on things. Now, I'm very pregnant, so I will be at maintenance calories while most of us will be in that calorie deficit, but right here with you running the plan. What I expect from you, and you should want to do these things are going to work for you, pay off for you, keep paying your dues with these actions, is tracking your nutrition every single day. Now, pre-tracking is my #1 golden ticket. Head into tomorrow's food log, decide what you're going to eat, and then change portions, change or take out ingredients to hit your calorie and protein goal. But if you are just going with the motions of your day, just know that you do have AI tools on your app where you can take a picture of your plate. It's not going to be the most accurate, but we don't have any excuses here. We can say, hey, I had a grilled cheese sandwich with 2 slices of this kind of cheese and 2 slices of this kind of bread, and it'll auto populate for you. Okay. I'm not looking for perfection. I just don't want to see anyone compromising, because you were made for more than that. And that's why this is made for more fitness. You were made for more than compromising and settling. So get in there, write down what you're eating. You're eating anyway. All right. Goal is to hit your calorie goal and your protein goal. Now, I'll be jumping in all throughout these 2 weeks with tips on how to navigate your calories, how to navigate your protein, really how to make sure that happens for you, especially in these first couple of days. It'll be a fire hose of information. Let's keep that excitement and certainty going. So you'll hit your calorie goal, you'll hit your protein goal tracking in the app. Again, doing some kind of workout plan. So for me, I'm going to be following one of the workout plans in the First Swarm app, probably the traditional bodybuilding intermediate plan. And I will be doing that Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Right now, I'm going to come up with ways of, if that doesn't happen for whatever reason, my kids, my work, whatever, I have a different plan of an at-home workout or doubling up on my walks for the day. All right. So always problem solving ahead of time. When you're going to go out to eat for dinner, problem solve ahead of time. You know where you're going to go eat, choose what you're going to decide, track it. We can do this. We just have to be proactive in wanting it badly enough. And that's why this is only 14 days, because you can promise yourself that. For our steps, we are going to do 10,000 steps a day. If that is impossible for you, you're going to promise 7,000. 10,000 steps a day. If 10,000 is easy, you do it all the time, make it 12 or even 15,000. Just so you know, about a 10-minute walk is about 1,000 steps. You also get a lot of steps, a lot of different ways. It's not just walking or working out, but we make that happen. Fun tip, the people who hit their step goal every day and don't exercise have an easier time losing weight than the people who exercise every day and don't hit their step goal. That's how powerful steps can be in your total calorie burn. I don't need to know how many calories you're burning in each individual workout, because you're making me a bottom level promise of how much movement, how many steps you're taking. Your workouts are going to vary, but your steps are what are going to line up with your calories. So some days, if you work out a little more, you're going to be a little bit bigger of a deficit. That's okay. If you're starving on those days, let me know. That's okay. We're having consistent calories, consistent step. We're not eating more and we're moving more, eating less and we're moving less. It just doesn't work out for our body and our metabolism. And then our last thing is our water. 100 ounces of water if you're less than 200 pounds. To 120 if you're more than 200 pounds. Water is simple. Water is easy, but it's also easy not to do. But you've got to believe in the power of it, not only from a health standpoint, but from a discipline standpoint. How you do one thing is how you do all things, right? How can you expect yourself to follow a crazy New Year's resolution game plan if you can't even drink water? So conquer that and show yourself you can do what you said you were going to do with the simplest thing. My top tip, if it's reasonable for you financially, is to have 3 of these. 3 of these is 120 ounces. Because I'm pregnant, I've got to get that 120. I pre-fill these 3 the night before. So, because I don't know why, but filling this up, the minute and a half that it takes to fill it up at my fridge feels like an eternity. Or if I finish one and the other one's not filled, I'll just put it off. So fill these 3 ahead of time. That really helps me. And this is just water. If you must, tea is kind of okay if it's uncaffeinated. The water you use in your protein shakes, I don't really count that. But again, are you making compromises? Notice that. Because that's the problem here, isn't it? We make compromises, we take shortcuts, we make excuses, and we're not where we want to be. Sharpen your axe and notice every time you're making an excuse. Now, give yourself grace, absolutely. But be honest with yourself about if you're giving yourself grace or if you're compromising on something, right? And then so you'll be in the app. You've got to listen to those announcements and submit your assessments. That's really important. That's really how we connect. That's the coaching of it all. And you'll learn and get a feel for what my full coaching program is over the course of these 2 weeks. But dive in, give it your all. I'm right beside you. Tomorrow, I will be filling you guys in on the top supplements that are an absolute must for your New Year transformation. And it would be incredible for you to incorporate these now so you could experience it, get your subscription ready, and really understand the power of supplementation. So that'll be tomorrow's theme as we go along with things. So get in the first warm up, submit your assessment if you haven't already today. I'll get back to y'all tomorrow. And I am so excited to see what you accomplish. Thank you so much. And you have time today to bring a friend with you. So send your friend the survey to join. It's $30 for them to join. Because it always helps to have that added accountability with someone very close to you. So I care about you. I love you. And I can't wait to see how we take on this challenge together.